Everyone, it's finally time. It's time for me to join the ranked battles. This is my team that I use. This team revolves around Charizard X. Here's the full team. If you want to copy it and use it for yourself, there's a team ID. I registered them. Everything is Charizard X with Charizardite X, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Flare Blitz, Milotic with competitive as the ability. Charizard has Blaze. If you want to use Solar Power, I guess you can. Leftovers: Haze, Ice Beam, Recover, Scald. Then Garchomp with Rough Skin is holding a Yachi Berry. Dragon Claw, Protect, Rock Slide, Stomping Tantrum. And I have Incineroar. Incineroar has to be used, man. It's too OP not to. Intimidate, Citrus Berry, Darkest Lariat, Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp. You can use Parting Shot if you want. I just like using Will-O-Wisp. Whimsicott, Prankster has a Focus Sash, Helping Hand, Moonblast, Tailwind, Taunt. This is the main Pokemon that you want to use Charizard with because it gets a Tailwind out and Helping Hand. You know, once you get that Flare Blitz, Helping Hand, Tailwind, you're just gonna start one shot. I mean, you already could one shot with just Dragon Dance most things, but and then Orthworm. This is one of my MVPs right here. This guy is so good for setting up the Charizard. It has the Occa berry, so fire moves do less damage. And you can set up the Shed Tail even if it gets hit by a fire type move. It has Body Press, Heavy Slam, Iron Defense, and Shed Tail. So good. This is my main Pokemon. This is one of my leads. This is one of the ones that I use. It's Shed Tail and just switch into the Jargonite. Because it loses half its HP, sets up as a substitute, and switches out in case you didn't know what Shed Tail does. And yeah, you just set up behind the sub and you just go to town. I do make a lot of mistakes here, like I said, team. I'm not a VGC player, doubles player, or anything like that, but it's so good. And I'm a little sick team, so stuffy. And these are the stats for everyone. If you want to make your own or just copy the team ID or whatever, I will have the stats, the EVs, whatever, down below, and the movesets if you just want to make your own instead of copying the team ID or whatever. So yeah, team, this is a very good one. This is my first 6 ranked matches. We go from unranked to Great Ball, so Pokeball tier to Great Ball tier. And team, I'm so happy. We 6-0 sweep. Spoilers, I'm sorry. It's in the title anyway, so yeah. With that, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get the battles going. All right, team, like I was saying, this is the road to Master Ball rank. This is my first ever ranked match right here. So we in the trenches, we at the bottom, we're starting from the bottom. And like I said, my team revolves around Mega Charizard X, so maybe, I don't know if I was taking this too seriously, but I know I just didn't want to lose, and you already know based on the title. But yeah, match number 1. It's me versus Monroe. Obviously, like, it's doubles. I was playing, you know, I don't know if I'll ever do singles 3v3, but I start off with Incineroar and Orthworm, and I gotta say, Orthworm is a monster. Good lord, my boy puts in work for me. So, as I send out both, and I just went for the Darkest Lariat. I just wanted to see if I could just get away with just full-on attacking instead of just going for the play. And then the Whimsicott used Taunt, but luckily for us, I just went for the moves. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw this, I was like, Shadow Punch. I was like, yeah, we definitely in the bottom ranks right now. So I went for the Heavy Slam and one shot. Easy. But I don't know if he was like predicting me to switch. I don't know if people really do that down here, but we got Whimsicott out the way and we're starting off real good. And I just Darkest Lariat with Incineroar. We good here, team. We good here. But no, I was having a lot of fun. Like, I was like nervous as hell because I said I don't play VGC or doubles, and I really want to get into it, and my team reflects that. And he sent out his Charizard and his Steelix, and I was like, all right, one of these guys has to Mega Evolve, but I wasn't sure, so I forgot that I got taunted. But I figured Body Slam. I mean, not Body Slam, but I just went for the Fire Punch. My Orthworm's Occa berry. Don't do nothing out here. And I don't know, it's so funny to me that Orthworm is so little. Like, he's so tiny. Boom. Obviously, we weren't gonna do that too much, but pretty decent damage, not gonna lie. I just went for the Flare Blitz, see if I could just take it down, because I'm sure this Steelix has 30. I don't know if that's its only ability. I've never used Steelix, so I don't know. But no Mega, no nothing. And yeah, we were just kind of decimating this guy here. He was already down to the last Pokemon, and I was like, you know what? I like this. You know, start off nice and easy. You know, I'm sure it'll get progressively harder. And I didn't really want to switch out. I could have, but I was like, eh. But then I went for my Shed Tail, you know. I had to bring out my Charizard to beat on his Charizard. Flame Charge, nothing. And, no, we were easy. We were just destroying this guy. So there's a Shed Tail. Like I said, team, this setup to bring in Charizard, or I mean, you could do this with like any Mega, I guess, and a good support. It works really, really well. Unless you misplay like I do. Which will happen, I believe, in the next match. Or one of the matches. I go for the Flare Blitz. It does pretty decent damage. Obviously, it was never going to kill it. And I can't use Dark Lariat. And I just didn't feel like switching. Because Gengar's Cursed Body, so... I believe that's what it was. I just keep going for the Flare Blitz. And I just Mega Evolve Dragon Claw. Because there's no point in Dragon Dance. We already won this match. 4-0. Which is an amazing start, so. Boom. The boy. This is what my team is based on right here. Goes for another Flame Charge, you know, you ain't not doing nothing. Speed Rose or whatever. But, you know, we just gonna go for that Dragon Claw, and that is it. That is game numero uno, which I like. Because like I said, I don't know what I was expecting when I got into ranked. Because like I was nervous, but like I was preparing, you know. I was doing matches, you know, casual battles. My first casual battle, I made them forfeit because they just didn't know what to do. But yeah, right there. That's match numero uno. So, boom. 5 more to go, team. 5 more to go. All right. And here's match number 2. His team looks... pretty I don't know, I don't want to say scary, but he does have the King Gambit, so so I started to I wasn't sure if I should go Incineroar and Garchomp, so obviously I was going to bring Charizard, but you know, that's why I led with this time, Incineroar and Garchomp, and obviously always have Whimsicott with me. So, but man, I believe we start off this match pretty nice. Match number 2. Let's get it. King Gambit and Victory Bell, yes. And I believe I go for Fake Out on the Victory Bell and a Stomping Tantrum on the King Gambit. I just figured I should see what I could do. I should have gone for the King Gambit first, but I was like, nah, I don't know. My team kind of, my 2 boys right here kind of bulky. So... oh no, I went for the flip. No, I'm sure I go for the Fake Out. Yeah. I was like, maybe let me slow it down. Let me slow it down a bit. So I went Stomping Tantrum. Yep. Obviously, Fake Out. Victory Bell's not going to be able to move, and we're good to go. And man, my boy bulky. I don't know. I know it's not like Earthquake or anything, but I thought it was going to at least do more damage. Like I said, I'm not having played competitive for too much. I don't know what King Gambit does really. I have one for when I do want to make a team. Got a whole bunch of Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I almost have the whole roster on my Pokemon home. So another one, King Gambit goes down. Did absolutely nothing with it. So we starting off good. First 2 battles, we starting off amazingly. And then the Seed Bomb is not going to do nothing. He didn't know. And then went... it just Flare Blitzed him. Just killed him one shot. I have no idea if he had Focus Sash or anything. I can't see the items, but... we doing good out here, T. We doing good out here, so... we're already down to his final tune. We still have all of ours. Heracross and Arcanine. I was like, do I really need to switch out here? I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves. But you got the Intimidate down, but... yeah, I go for the Will-O-Wisp and a Rock Slide. I just want to see what happens here. Because I wasn't sure if this was going to be Mega Heracross. But no Mega again whatsoever. two games in a row. Got the nice flinch. And he goes for Brick Break. It does pretty decent damage. But we got that berry. Let me go for the Will-O-Wisp. I mean, I probably just could have gone for the Flare Blitz. Like I said, I don't know if he had I mean, no, I could have just gone for a Flare Blitz, because even if they had Focus Sash, I had already used Rock Slide. I don't know. I guess I was just playing a little too safe, because I was like a little nervous doing this. Like I said, I haven't played competitive, but we in there now, team. We in there. And I believe it doesn't kill because of it. Oh no, it does. Okay, no, never mind. Intimidate just wasn't enough. Garchomp too strong out here. And then I just go for the Flare Blitz, and that is, I don't know what this guy's doing. He used spikes. I'm not gonna switch out this last Pokemon. And yeah, right there, easy peasy. That's the 2-0 so far. 4-0, 2 games in a row. So we're good. We're good. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I can't obviously don't know the person's name, but yep, we won. That's 2-0, team. We like it. We like it out here. So I was really feeling good, you know. I was like, hey, we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Right. So this is match number 3. This is where I kind of make mistakes. I don't know if it was enough to like it could have costed me. It probably could have, but I accidentally switch out after after almost basically setting up the win for myself, but luckily we still did good. So so I'm starting off Incineroar and Orthworm, and then I have Charizard and Garchomp. I didn't bring Whimsicott. I wasn't sure if Whimsicott would be good against this team. So yeah, match number 3. I think this might be my longest match because I make a lot of mistakes. Well, a big one, I should say. Into the Charizardite. I believe I do go for the just fake out on the Clefable. Oh no, I'd go on for the I go for the Clefable, and then I just hit Mimikyu with a heavy slam just to break the disguise, because I have no idea what Mimikyu does anymore. Last time I used one was back in X and Y, so yeah, I just know it had to. And when I was like, oh man, it has Play Rough, I completely forgot, and I was like, I don't know if I want to bring Charizard in, but we'll see. I just had to break that disguise so we can start beating him down. Burnham Jr. And I didn't know it took damage. I thought it only took damage after the disguise broke. Maybe they changed it. Said I haven't used Mimikyu in a long time. I have no idea. But yeah, I went for the Will-O-Wisp on Mimikyu, and I believe I just went for the slam on the cliff. And I believe he switches one of. I may believe it's Mimikyu switches out. Yep. So I end up burning. No, I think I just miss. Oh no, follow me. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Heavy slam. Ooh, almost got that one shot. So I'm not sure what happens here. I use Will-O-Wisp, but the burn never takes it down. I don't believe anyways. Alright, so round number 2. He has Garchomp. And I figured I could just switch out to my own Garchomp. It'd just be easier. And then I go for the Shed Tail, bring in my Charizard. And we go for the sweep. But like I said, mistakes were made, I believe. Dun, 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 dun. I wanted to use the Intimidate to bring down a Garchomp. You just follow me. I just didn't even attack this turn, so it worked out for the best. And we didn't even waste a berry. We just avoided the attack. So, whoop, back to the ball you go. Create that substitute for the sweep. And obviously, like I said, we go to the Charizard. We don't have the Whimsicott this one, so. Dun, 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 dun. Figure go for the Dragon Dance. Obviously, just want to set up. But at this point, I was like, all right, we got this. We got this win. This is gonna be easy. He's just easily letting me set up and everything. And I switch back out so we can get another Intimidate drop. Because, we intimidate out here. And obviously, Mega Charizard X, finally. Didn't even get to him in the first 2 games. Wait, no, yes I did, but it wasn't really necessary in the first one. Then I obviously go for the Dragon Dance. I don't remember. Yeah, it goes follow me once again. So I figured you're probably going to keep doing follow me. So I might as well just attack the Clefable because the Will-O-Wisp burn isn't killing it. Or does it? I don't know. No, I don't think. I don't know what happens here. Breaking Swipe. Obviously I have to substitute. So I believe it breaks it. Attack fell, which is fine. So now we're out in the open. Yeah, see, the burn didn't kill it, so I don't know what's happening here. So I was like, let me just go for an attacking move here. Let me just kill it my damn self. I'm sure it was going to use follow me anyways. And I believe that he goes for the protect. I was like, I don't know. I don't know here. And this is where I make my mistake. I thought I went back to Incineroar, so I switched back to Orthworm. And yeah, mistakes were made. He has Quick Claw. I misclicked. After that Dragon Dance, I was like, oh my god. What have I done here, man? Go for the fake out. It finally dies. Critical hit. Doesn't matter. I thought I hit B twice and I was on Incineroar. I was trying to switch out Incineroar, man. But it is what it is. He hits us. He popped the berry. If he had hit Orthworm, we would have got our health back. Man, Earth Eater really good on Orthworm. It works with my team. He sends out his 9 tails and it has Drought, which, you know, it works for us because our Charizard and our Incineroar. So I go for the Will-O-Wisp on the Garchomp, and I'm like, what should I do here? Heavy Slam doesn't really do anything here, but I was like, might as well. It doesn't matter. He might one-shot us with the Fire Blast or something, so it didn't really matter. I just didn't even want to switch out, so. The Occa Berry, still got it. So, it unfortunately still killed us because of the Shed Tail. Takes half damage, so. Occa Berry didn't do anything for us this game. But it is good. It has saved me. Trust me. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use the Fighting Berry, but no, the Fire Berry was good. And I finally got the burn on this goddamn Garchomp here. And we lived, so we're good. I don't remember who I go for. Oh, he has a Lumberry, so didn't even matter in the end. So I go for my own Garchomp, and I was like, let's just do this. I'm gonna just let Incineroar die, and then I can just bring out my own Charizard. But like I said, man, this should have been such an easy, clean sweep. But mistakes were made, team. Mistakes were goddamn made. I believe I just go for the Rock Slide here. And I should have just gone for the Stomping Tantrum, to be honest. I don't know why I did that, but he switches out. He brings in back the Mimikyu, which for some reason, I thought I had already just beat it down. I thought I had killed it already. But I didn't. And that surprisingly does not do a lot of damage. But then I remembered I intimidated twice on that Garchomp, so it didn't even matter. Oh, but here comes where he tries to outplay me, but I predict his moves. I was proud of myself, team. I was. So I send out Charizard. I know that this has Protect, so I'm just gonna go for Flare Blitz on the Mimikyu and just Rock Slide, just in case. I mean, Flare Blitz kills regardless. So, but I knew he was going to go for the Protect. Yeah, buddy, I read you nice and clear. Rock Slide obviously not going to do nothing to him. I just hit him. But like I said, I'm pretty sure Flare Blitz would have killed regardless. So, hit him for some little bit of chip damage, and we Flare Blitz the hell out of the Mimikyu. It goes down. Was never worried. So I was like, all right, well, this is how the match should have gone. We should have been done like a whole 3-4 minutes ago, man. But I misclicked, man. I misclicked. How could I? And he sends out the 9 tails. And I'm just like, yeah, we just go for the Dragon Claw now and Stomping Tantrum, and it's over. I could have just gone for the Dragon Claw as well, but I was like, it doesn't matter. This is where we annihilate Ray Rogers 2 and Family Guy. I forgot the guy's name, so he tries to go for the double protect. It was nah. Not today, brother. There was no point for it anyways, so. But the fact that it didn't die was kind of crazy. It's some bulky ass, like, Ninetales, man. It didn't die. Goes down, he's down to his last Pokemon, so. Confuse Ray, don't really care. There's nothing much you can do. If I had lost here, I would have just never played ranked ever again. Just go for one more Dragon Claw. It doesn't matter. Just Stomping Tantrum. If it hits, if it hits, it doesn't. Dragon Claw's going to kill him anyways. So, he forfeits. That is the best he could have done because there was no way he was coming back. Jay, that was their name. But yeah, that is 3-0. We won. And boop, we get to rank 3. Pokeball tier rank 3. We're already at 75%, I believe. That's 3 matches in, team. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. All right, here are we. We are here in match number 4. I was looking at his team and I was like, this could be, it's gonna be kind of crazy with the Meowscarada and the Mouse holding the Dragonite, even the Charizard. But I wasn't sure what he was gonna bring, so I just went with Incineroar, Orthworm as my leads, and then Whimsicott and Charizard. I was like, let me just play this a little safe. Because they can run any type of Dragonite, any type of Charizard. And I know Mouse Hold, it could be a little annoying. And I'm not sure what Toucannon does. I've never used that Pokemon, and I've never used Meowscarada, so maybe I'm sleeping on them. I don't know. But that Weavile was looking kind of scary as well. Glass Cannon, but, you know, it still does damage. But game number 3 versus Kit Wilson. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Kit Wilson. But all right, we got our leads off, and I believe they're both physical attacking Pokemon, so it's kind of good. It worked out in our favor. So obviously, I'm gonna go for the Fake Out, and I'm gonna just go straight to the Weavile because I didn't want it to start setting up on us, aka spoons. And the Orthworm, I believe I just go for. I don't think I use. Do I use Shed Tail immediately? Yeah, I guess I do. I want to see if I could go for the just immediate sweep. But he uses Fake Out on us as well. And Night Slash, yeah, it doesn't really do anything to us. He has Protein. Boop. Does nothing. Nothing. Stab, everything. My boy just bulky, tanky as hell. So I use a Shed Tail, obviously. I'm going to see if I could just go for the early sweep. So. Got our substitute up, and my boy about to come in immediately. You know, we got to set up right from the start. Be behind the sub. Use that Dragon Dance. Yep, Flare Blitz straight up on But I believe he switches Weavile out, and I go for the Dragon Dance. I forgot who he switches into, but he does switch right here. I think he goes into this Dragonite, I believe. And man, I gotta say now, I should have killed this Dragonite early on, bro. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I remember now. He does go into his Dragonite. And for the longest time, I just assumed that he didn't have a Mega. But he waits till way later to use a Mega. I believe it's the Dragonite. If I go for the Dragon Dance, obviously I'm going to set up immediately while I'm behind the sub. And I just hit the Dragonite with the Flare Blitz because it was for the Weavile, but Play Rough doesn't do too much. Intimidate, it has a crit, but like I said, doesn't do too much. And Flare Blitz, but like now there's nothing I can do. Matcha. Rusev Motorie. Rusev Machka. I'm just kidding, it's not even the same word, but I'm gonna switch out to Whimsicott, and then I should have just gone for the Dragon Claw on this damn Dragonite. But I didn't know if he was gonna switch or not, so I went for the Flare Blitz on the Meowscarada. And obviously I must bring out my Whimsicott. Like I said, I should have just went for the Dragonite. It makes the game much longer. Extreme Speed. I believe it breaks the sub because he's a physical Dragonite. No, it doesn't. Oh, okay. And I use Flare Blitz to just one-shot this thing. Boom. That's it. At this point I was like, all right, we're in for the sweep. I could just go for the Dragonite, but I forgot who he sends out, and I was like, no, I could leave the Dragonite there for now. Oh, he goes for his own. She goes for her own Charizard. And at this point, I was like, is this a Mega Charizard? Yes, it is actually. It is. I don't know why I thought it was a Dragonite, but it is a Charizard Y, I believe. And we gotta show them who the better Charizard is out of the X and Y. Obviously, it's X, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Charizard X is way better than Y. I mean, I still use Y. Don't get it wrong, okay? Get Wilson. But yeah, I had no idea, or I didn't know if they knew what they were trying to do here. Maybe they were just trying to kill the Whimsicott, but I drew out setup, and then I used Tailwind. Ain't nobody was outspeeding me except extreme speed and priority moves. Well, I just went for the Dragon Claw, and I'm sorry, you just set up the sun for your boy. That's all you came out to do. So he's down to his final two, a Weavile and Dragonite. Like I said, I should have just been killed this Dragonite. I don't know why I waited or hesitated to kill him. I should have just done it from the beginning, but you know, it is what it is. Spoons, the Galar champion, Prussia. And then I was like, I guess I can just switch out back into Incineroar and Intimidate. Am I wrong? No, he goes for extreme speed or something else. I don't remember, but I swear that maybe it wasn't even this match where the Dragonite was a nuisance. Maybe I'm just trolling myself. So yeah, one more Intimidate. Has inner focus. It does not have multi-scale, so that's how I found that out. Yes, fake out. Yes, I remember now. This is why it was a menace, because I should have just been killed. So we go down, and I was like, God damn it, I forgot all about fake out. It was this match that Dragonite was a nuisance. Not really, but you know, I should have just attacked it years ago. So I believe I go in for the Orthworm here. And I know eventually I sends out Whimsicott because it starts getting into a close match because, you know, I just for some reason hesitated on attacking the damn Dragonite. But you go for the fake out. I believe I just go for the body press and kill the Weavile. Because why not? I believe Dragonite goes for the extreme speed. And we don't get the... Oh, yes, we do. Okay. But I believe he goes for the extreme speed here. Oh, no, I guess not. But we are at Tailwind, so he's down to his last Pokemon team. So I was like, all right, I think we're good here. Mistakes were made of not just killing the damn Dragonite when I had the chance. They go for the Dragon Dance, and I was like, wait, no. And I was like, oh, wait, let me go for the Whimsicott because... No, I don't. I thought I did switch. No, Will-O-Wisp. But I believe he ends up just killing us. Oh, we do switch. Okay. I think he does kill the Incineroar, though. And obviously, if he goes for a dragon move, it's not going to affect us because we're a fairy. So, and we have Moonblast. So we bring down his Dragon Dance. Because, like, it was looking kind of scary. Because, yeah, I wasn't really very prepared. And I should have just killed this years ago. Goes for the Dragon Claw. I believe it does not kill us. Yes, Citrus Berry. And then we just Moonblast and we just get up on here. And that is battle number 4, I believe. Or I think he just forfeits, to be honest. Yeah. Was not prepared for us. I was a little nervous. Hey, we never nervous out here. We already knew everything is calculated and planned team. Got that 4-win streak. Rank dose. 75% once again. Number 5 is up next. And here we are at rank battle number 5. His team was looking scary because not with this specific team. I had fought Sand teams and they were beating my ass. I'm not gonna lie. So I wasn't sure if I wanted what I wanted to bring, but I knew it was like it was time to show off my Milotic, Melodic, whatever, however you want to say it. I say Milotic. So I know I do lead with Milotic and someone else because I wasn't too sure, but I knew it was time to bring her out. I used each of my Pokemon one time, so it is Milotic and Orthworm to start, and I believe he brings in Tyranitar, Feraligatr, his last Pokemon on the right bottom. What is it called again? I don't remember. I have one of myself. Glamora. I believe it's Feraligatr and Glamora that AJ starts off with. And I believe this match was Arcanine and Feraligatr, yes. And this is not Marvel Scare Milotic. Just so you guys know, this is competitive. So yeah, it's kind of a little bulky. I have the stats down below, like I said before. And I believe I just go for the set tail. I was like, let me just see if I can go for the sweep immediately. And then I go for the Scald on the Arcanine, just not even playing games here. And his Feraligatr is actually his Mega. So the first time I see Mega Feraligatr in this game. So I was like, oh, wait, maybe I made a mistake here. My boy. Uses Protect. Good thing I never even bothered to go for him. I do use the... Oh, he does hit us. Occa Berry, Flare Blitz. And, ooh, had it gone down to yellow, my strategy would have not worked. He gets hit by the recoil, but like I said, I use for the Scald, and I believe it just one-shots it because of special... +2 special attack. There was no way it was living that. There was absolutely no way it was living that. Scald, we killed down his first one, and we go for the Shed Tail and bring in my boy. And I was like, let's get it. He 25. Like I said, had it got down to yellow, I don't think we can use Shed Tail anymore. You bring in my boy. You already know we bought a Dragon Dance right from the start. I believe so anyway. It's usually my strat, okay? But yeah, Feraligatr looking kind of crazy right there. And I don't remember who he sends out. Maybe it says Tyranitar. Does he bring Tyranitar? You know, I literally just played this and I don't remember. Oh, Glimmora. Yes, I remember him sending out. Yes, I do remember Glimmora in this match. So obviously I'm a Dragon Dance and Mega Evolve. And I believe I go for the Ice Beam on the Feraligatr to see what it does to him, because +2, but he is kind of tanky. He's a water dragon, so it was obviously never going to be fully super effective, but you know. My boy, it's time. Boop. Into the sub we go. Immediate Dragon Dance. I'm the fastest run on the field. And then we go for the Ice Beam. I think we're faster than Feraligatr. Oh, no, we are not. Energy Ball. And I was like, oh. But no, it didn't kill us. We're good. And then I go for the Ice Beam. But it doesn't do too much. Like I said, Water Dragon is pretty good. But against, like, Ice is not going to do too much. He goes for Liquidation. He breaks the sub, I believe. But I was like, nah, I ain't too worried about you, bro. He had to, bro. He had to. And I think here... I just go straight for the Dragon Claw. No, okay. I went for the Earthquake because I was expecting him to switch. And I switched into my... I should have just stayed with my Milotic. But I switched to my Orthworm because Orthworm has Earth Eater. So he heals with moves like Earthquake or just ground type in general. Because I fully expected him to just switch, man. You know, I outplayed myself here. I don't know why, but... I don't know. I just expected him to not want to eat the Dragon Claw because it was going to kill him regardless. I mean, he could have used Protect too, but yeah, no, I don't know. He just decided just to like not. He just stayed in, or he used Protect. One of the two. I just know that it's there, and it doesn't die immediately. I go for the Earthquake. Like I said, I try to heal my Orthworm. I was thinking I could just kill them both. Nope, Glimmora. Nope. I was expecting him to switch team. Toxic Debris. I'm not too worried about it. Because I have my own Glimmora. It's pretty good, though. Super poison. And he goes for the Double Edge. I believe we just both die. I was like, God damn it, bro. Really? Really? I went for the... I should have just went for the Dragon Claw, bro. I was fully expecting him to switch out. Nope. I outplayed myself, team. I outplayed myself. How could I? And I just go for the Whimsicott. And I believe I just go Tailwind. I just set up the thing. I still have my Milotic, so I'm not even too worried about it. He goes for the Garchomp. And what is he going to do, man? I have Moonblast as well. Get poisoned. Like I said, I ain't too worried about it. And yeah, he's on. It's 3v1. I believe I just go Tailwind and then I go Heavy Slam, or yeah, Heavy Slam. Oh no, Iron Defense. I guess I was going for the Body Press. In my old age, I do not remember my matches that I had a couple minutes ago. Obviously, Tailwind. And then I have my Milotic in the back. It doesn't matter. And I have Moonblast, so none of it matters to me. Poison Jab. Ghost tries to go for the kill. We live, but we have Focus Sash. But unfortunately, the poison does kill us. And I was like, oh man. Like I said, I still ain't too worried. Mistakes were made. This should have been just a Charizard clean sweep, but I outplayed myself. And I still have Ice Beam, and I'm just gonna go for the Heavy Slam. We're just gonna destroy this man. I ain't never worried. And never be worried. Obviously, Ice Beam and yeah, Body Press. Yeah. No, Heavy Slam. No, yeah, okay, but no, I don't know why I even bothered going for Iron Defense. What the hell am I doing? Hit him with the Ice Beam. Boop. Lives because he has Focus Sash. And it doesn't even matter. No, he just lived. He doesn't even have Focus Sash. What am I saying? Oh, I thought he had Focus Sash for some reason. Whatever, it died, okay? We won. It doesn't matter. That is ranked game number 5 team, okay? Like I said, we go for the 6-0. Defeat AJ. That is month number 5. You know, honestly, at this point, I was like, oh, how are we doing this? We got 5 in a row. 5 in a row. We're rank numero uno in Pokeball tier. Now just one more match to go. All we have to do is win one more. One more. All right, team. Match number 6. All we have to do is just beat this guy, and we'll rank up to Great Ball tier. His team was looking kind of spooky. He was looking kind of bulky with Rhyperior and the guy at the bottom. I forgot his name. Avalug. But this is the Hisuian one, I believe. So I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe I should bring Milotic in, but I didn't. I believe, yeah, Garchomp, Orthworm, Whimsicott, and Charizard. I was hesitating a little because I didn't know what his team really wanted to do. It was just kind of tanky. So, but I didn't bring Milotic in. Maybe I should have, but I was like, I think we'll be fine. So yeah, team. Final one. Rank. Match number 6. Pokeball tier 1. He starts off with Charizard and Rhyperior, and I was like, oh, okay. I have Garchomp and Orthworm, we bulky boys out here. And I believe I just go for the Stomping Tantrum right onto the... No, I go for the Rock Slide. Because I want to do damage to his... Oh, do I? Okay. And then I just go for a Heavy Slam as well. I just want to see what I can do to the Rhyperior because he's a tank. There's nothing. Does nothing, man. Use the Flame Charge. We have the Occa Berry. And this is where I messed up. He was obviously always going to hit me with that. I should have just gone for the Shed Tail. I should have just always gone for that. Because now he has a speed boost. And I wasted my berry. Obviously, we're just going to go for him. But my boy, like I said, tanky, brother. That did nothing. I should have used Iron Defense if I was going to go for that move. He goes for the Earthquake. Obviously, nothing going to happen to Orthworm. He just get healed back up to full health. But like I said, mistakes were made. I should have just used Shed Tail from the start. And I believe I just go for the Rock Slide here. Because I want to do damage to the Charizard. And I go for the Shed Tail here because I'm at full health. But then I remembered, I forgot that even though it just happened, I forgot that I used the damn Occa Berry. And yeah, I wasted. So I was like, God damn it, bro. So obviously I go for the Rock Slide. I think this kills the Charizard, yep. Because he had to use Flare Blitz, so he wasn't even at full health anymore. I'm not sure if that kills from full health, though. But it goes down. So, you know. And yeah, the mistakes were made once again. He goes for the Brick Break. It does damage to itself because rough skin. And I believe I just stay in because there's no point in me switching out right now because Oathworm, I kind of wasted it. But he sends out Avalug, and I have no idea what this Pokemon does. I just know it's also a bulky boy. I looked it up. It's an Ice Rock. I didn't know what that typing was. I just rolled Rock Slide again. I was like, why not? Let me just hit both. Maybe I know Rhyperior's not gonna die. So I just go body heavy slam. Or no, body press, because it's extremely effective. So I was like, let me just hit one of them. It doesn't really matter who I hit. But I don't even, yeah, it avoids the attack, so it doesn't even matter. I was like, god damn it. Obviously, Rock Slide. I should have just went Stomping Trenchum on the Rhyperior. Maybe, I don't think so, but it would have done more damage. And that did a lot of damage. I was not expecting the amount of damage that I did to Avalugg. Goes for the Brick Break. I believe we live. Yes, 1 HP, rough skin, brother. My boy. And he forgot. And he forgot, team. He forgot. I don't know how he could forget, but he did. Go for the Rock Slide again. And then I go for the Shed Tail. I was like, okay, this is going to be my opportunity to try to bring it in, because I believe we're faster than both of them with Orthworm. So this was my chance to with the strats. And oh, they both live, man. They both live. And yep, we get the Shed Tail. We get the Shed Tail, team. You already know what's coming. We got it. We got it. Hey, we got lucky, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure Garchomp goes down here. He has 1 HP. Why would they not attack him? They'd be fools not to. Goes for the Brick Break, and he gets a damn crit. He gets a crit, so he breaks the sub, bro. And I was like, god damn it. Body Press obviously isn't to kill him. And then Rough Skin almost kills it, man. 1 health. And then I believe I go into Whimsicott here. No. Yes. No. Oh no, okay. I swear we switch into Orthworm and just go for the Earthquake. So I go for the Tailwind, and I don't bother going for the Dragon Dance. I was like, let me just kill both these guys right now. Let's not waste any time here. Yeah, for some reason I thought I switched to Orthworm to heal him back up, but no. Tailwind, Mega Evolve Charizard to X, and Earthquake to take them both down. I wasn't gonna make no more mistakes, okay? I learned my lesson. And we just double KO him, and he's down to 1 more Pokemon. Boom. And it's a double KO. Easy, brother, easy. It's 1-3. Because he took out my Garchomp. He could have 4-0'd like in the first 2 matches. Oh, he has a Dragonite. Okay. But it doesn't really matter to me. I just go for the Moonblast, I believe. And then Dragon Claw, and then we're out here. We're out here. I think he goes for Extreme Speed. I don't think it's a Mega Dragonite. Not that I remember. Yeah, Whimsicott, Moonblast, just in case Marvel Scale, you know. 22. Look, that is good. If it is Marvel Scale, that is good. Look how much damage that did to him. And Dragon Claw. And that is it, team. We are 6-0 from unranked to Great Ball without dropping a game. Mistakes were made on my end, but hey, you know, it happens. It happens, brother. Team, it happens. But I was actually very proud of myself. We got to Great Ball. We did it. So with that, team, we made it to Great Ball all in this one 6-0 matches, I should say, video. And yeah, like I'll leave my team stats, moves, and everything in the description if you want to use it. I believe I've also registered it. Maybe I'll show that somewhere on the screen if you want to copy it and use it for yourself. But hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for my next ranked matches. I don't know if that'll be next, but you know, I gotta get to Master Ball tier. But if not, I'll have other matches. So with that, I'll see you guys next time. And then this is just story stuff that happens right after. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to battle, let me know in the comments. But yeah, see you guys later.